pastime of not even a pastime. If we were in what we're in the state of right now, where we see where all our black wrestlers they really getting the recognition, I think it
Right.
would. I think D'Angelo Dinero would be perfect right now. He'd be perfect to be put into this conversation still and just shoot up to the moon because he's a hell of an underrated worker. He like you can't say that he never had the it factor. He fucking had it. He still has it. I mean, him
Yep.
as a commentator, it's entertaining, but it just I would rather him really just still be needs to really still be in the ring and like really getting the push that he deserves. You know, I just that's all I gotta say about D'Angelo Dinero. That's all I gotta say for him.
It's an interesting pick. You know, um, interesting pick. What using D'Angelo Dinero, who I know a little bit better is Elijah Burke, which is his name. I think is his real name and his name in
Yeah,
WWE. He
right.
debuted as the manager of Sylvester Terkay. Had like the mixed martial arts gimmick
That's true.
and stuff. He's a former police officer, I think in the Jacksonville area. He's a former boxer. Really could talk. That was the first thing that I noticed about him. He really, really, really was a good talker. He felt very poised. He was very comfortable with a microphone in his hand. And I think he's found his calling as a color commentator. I think he's really, really good as a color commentator at
Right.
NWA. I think he's is he not the NWA national champion right now? Or he was at one point?
He
He
was.
was at
He
one
was at
point. He
one
was.
point, yeah.
He was at
Yeah.
one point, right?
And he,
But
he lost it to Tyrus, I believe.
hmm.
Formerly Brodus Clay. I think he's holding the title currently, but
Right.
I could fact check that, during the show
Because
Mhm.
or after my
even after
my special.
because even after he went to OVW, and then after OVW he was in TNA for a little. He was in TNA for a good minute, and even
Mhm.
after TNA, that's when he was doing the independent circuit for a little while, and then he's
Well,
like
Mhm.
presently right now he's signed with NWA, and it's
when he
just
what about when he was in ECW?
yeah,
Yeah,
of
he
course
was. He was a part of the new
he was
He
breed.
was
part of the
part of
new
the new
ECW
breed for
brand, like you said
ECW.
that, yeah, he's
That
part of the
that
new
that
ECW.
was another time I really thought he was he could have been utilized better too, because he definitely could have been ECW champion during that time.
Hmm.
Like he would have been
Yeah,
great for the brand, like as
right.
champion, personally. Yep. Well,
Oh,
I
okay.
okay. We're good. No more difficulties. We're good.
No more
don't know
difficulties,
what's
gentlemen.
happening right now.
Good, good, good.
Yeah, I just seen something happen. I didn't see what exactly was it happening. No more difficulties. We're good.
No more difficulties.
Uh,
We're good. We're live.
Yeah, I just. Yes, I think so. Jesus.
Yeah. So heck of a pick. Heck of a pick.
I mean, I mean, it wasn't. I don't think it was gonna eclipse. It wasn't gonna eclipse the All Father, but I mean, it comes close. As much as we give praise to the All Father, we also have to still be a reminder that the Pope still exists. The Pope
Yep.
is still around.
That's a good one. I like what you did.
Wow.
And give and just give the flowers where it's due.
Right. So I will take the reins next.
Okay.
Um, my pick. I've been, closely watching his current work, and I've been researching a little bit of his former work.
Hmm.
But I will speak about a man who's been in the business for just a few years. His name is Chris Bay, and he is the leader of the Finesse Club. Uh, if you don't know what the Finesse Club is, definitely check out Impact Wrestling every Thursday, 8 p.m. I've been closely watching Chris Bay for a little while, more so his Impact work. And Chris Bay debuted in Impact, from what I'm trying to remember. I believe it was last year he had debuted. Um, Automatically stole the show, automatically was in the X Division, became X Division champion after a while. Faced the likes of Willie Mack, Rich Swann, Ace Austin, a lot of bigger names in Impact at the moment. And as of recently, Impact decided that they were going to do, a bit of a crossover. They started to do stuff with AEW. They started to pick up a good relationship with New Japan, and out of the blue, we start seeing Jay White and Chris Bay interact. And lo and behold, after a couple of weeks, Chris Bay becomes a part of the Bullet Club. Yes, sir. Too sweet, too sweet. And he is a part of King Switch's brand of the Bullet Club, and that also makes him the absolute first black member of the Bullet Club. So that in itself is a big thing. Time out. What?
AJ Styles isn't black? No? Okay, sorry. Just was wondering. What? They don't want none.
He's not.
Yeah.
No. He's not. He's
No.
not.
No.
Just because you have a black theme song doesn't make you one.
No, it doesn't make you black. Right. But no disrespect to Chris Bay. It's an absolutely big deal to be part of the Bullet Club who's been pulling in members from all over the world. And to be the first black Bullet Club member, that's a big thing. As I was researching and seeing some of his former matches, former FSW champion, he actually defeated Hammerstone. That was one of his first matches where he defeated Hammerstone for the title. He also defended against the likes of Karrion Kross, formerly Killer Kross, in a no holds barred match, and I think that was a match that everybody should see because it was really top to bottom, really great match. And also he has another match with Shane Strickland, or formerly known as Shane Strickland, currently Isaiah Swerve Scott. And that is probably one of his penultimate matches that I think you should actually watch. His Impact run is amazing, don't get me wrong. His work currently with everybody in New Japan, great stuff. The Finesse Club t-shirt, still in the mail, still coming. But that is my underrated wrestler. And that's my choice for what may be one of many episodes of underrated black wrestlers. Definitely check out Chris Bay. Finesse Club for life.
So originally I was just gonna let y'all rock because I really couldn't come up with anybody.
I feel like there's a butt here somewhere.
There's somewhere. It's coming.
I don't know.
It's
man.
coming.
It's like I don't want to. Like I really.
Say it. I think I know who it is, but say it. Say it.
Go on.
Who, Keith?
No.
Who you thought I was gonna say?
No.
Xavier Woods?
No.
No, not at all.
Then I have no idea who the fuck you thought I was.
No, you're gonna go with Shane Taylor.
Yeah.
No.
We all thought the same thing.
I wasn't gonna go with. I mean, yes, absolutely, but underrated. I don't think he's underrated.
I do.
Really?
Well, yeah, I don't think a lot of people.
I think he deserves. Yes, does he deserve more than?
I don't think.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah,
sure,
I don't think Shane Taylor.
I don't think Shane Taylor.
Yeah, I don't think Shane Taylor Promotions. I don't think Shane Taylor gets the recognitions that the likes of like the New Day gets, or the likes of like
because
them get. I don't think he gets that same type of. Yeah,
because ROH is a smaller brand compared to the WWE. I can understand that.
Yeah, and a lot of people, like I guess a lot of casual fans, they don't even know who Rick
right,
Morgan
which is
and Lana
disrespectful as fuck.
Yeah,
but when I think of underrated, I think of like not utilized the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like Shane Taylor can and will be a future world champion for sure, but like STP and the things that he's done with the titles and with the 6-man titles and all of that has been wonderful work. You know what I'm saying? And he is being recognized as one of the top, not only black talents, but talents, period. And we saw that from the list, you know what I'm saying? From the top 500. You know what I mean? So my thing is that I don't consider him underrated. somebody I like I was thinking maybe Keith Lee. Will Hobbs is a wonderful choice, and
Yeah.
honestly, that should probably be my pick. Um, yeah, Will Hobbs should be through the moon, but there's a lot of the thing with AEW is that there are so many people with only 3 hours of TV time, so it's I can understand getting lost in the shuffle.
Mm.
Um, but Will Hobbs is definitely underrated. I was gonna go Keith Lee, but he has done so much, like at least within the WWE, the span of his WWE career.
Mm.
Mhm.
Him winning the North American title and and him doing what he did while he had that championship was amazing. The matches with Dijakovic was probably some of their personal matches, like best matches they've put on against each other. Him and Adam Cole to win both belts was epic. You know what I mean? Like even the match with him and Karrion Cross, where
Right.
Karrion got, like once he got to the main roster, he was good for a little bit, and now they're trying to switch him up with Bearcat Lee, which I can appreciate the Bearcat aspect. So you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go with Keith Lee.
That's
I'm
fair.
gonna go with Keith Lee. I think they are building him now to become a monster. I hope he will be world champion? Hopefully, sometime within the next number of years. You know what I mean? But
Mm.
we know how the WWE is sometimes. Um, um, some of the matches beforehand. Is that Beyond Wrestling or is that Bar
Evolve
Wrestling?
was one.
He had a no, not
Evolve
Evolve.
was
Yeah,
Yeah,
one.
he was
everywhere.
destroying in Evolve. But he has a match against Mia Yim.
Mm.
Crazy, insane match, and I completely agree with you, Court. Excuse me, and that's what I said too. Oh, my fault. He should have been a monster, and he did. He
Well,
had the match with Orton and beat
I think
Orton
I
at his
think,
first pay per view.
yeah, I think
And he went through a lot. I mean, you can't
he
just,
did.
yeah.
I think
As
they
an
mishandled him a bit, but he did go through a lot. I think, and don't quote me on this, I think he was actually slated to win the United States Championship, then he
he
got sick.
was, he
he
was.
did, he got
I'm
sick.
pretty sure that's a
He
fact.
got sick. He got sick.
Excuse
I
me.
think I think what they're doing right now with Keith Lee is I think they're just trying to take their time with him because this is
Okay.
still like because again he's still recovering. He is still
Hmm.
recovering. It's not he's not out. He's not completely out of the woods yet. It's I think they're
Right.
just still they're trying to handle the situation delicately as plain as possible. That's why I get why they're revamping him as Bearcat Lee. And
Hmm.
giving him like squash matches, like just
Right.
they're giving him the slow build,
The
but
slow
All
burn.
right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because we already know he's arrived. They knew that they had something in Keith Lee since the
As
Survivor
soon as
since he
soon
was
as
since the
soon as they
Survivor
signed
days.
him, they
Not even
knew.
as soon as and even when they signed him, but when you got to see the whole NXT
Yes.
versus SmackDown versus Raw brand, you saw it was between Keith Lee versus Roman. They knew that they had a star on there. And they're like, okay,
Yep.
this
Yep.
kid's he's pretty good. All right, and then for
Even
him
his
to go through
interaction with Brock Lesnar during the Royal Rumble,
during the
like
Yes.
Royal Rumble,
even
that was like,
Brock wasn't ready
okay,
for that.
and Brock was
It
impressed.
was him
You
and
saw it. You
and
saw it on his
Strowman.
face. He was impressed. And then not even that. Then you seeing him going against Orton, and he beat Orton clean. It's just
Yep.
like,
Yep.
Clean.
okay, they got a star. They do have a star on their hands, but unfortunately, he just got sick.
Yeah.
That's just, and that's nothing. Nobody can control that. It's like, all right, he got sick.
Hmm.
So now it's just like, okay,
COVID did
you
a
just got,
lot. Yeah.
you got to, yeah, you got to go through the slow. You got to go through that slow burn. Just build it back up, and then who
We will
knows by then.
definitely see him.
And who knows
Yeah.
We'll
by
def-
then, he probably will be at the top. He's definitely going to be in the conversation.
Listen,
I think
Keith,
he'll be at the top
we'll
for sure.
see him on Monday.
Yeah.
we will see. He is coming back on Monday.
We will see him on Monday.
So let's
Yeah.
see what that Titantron is going to look like.
Right.
um. So those were four very amazing talents. Um. Each one of them deserves the world and more.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And we're not just saying this because
We're
we're trying to blow
fans.
smoke up. No, we're saying this because we are fans.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're not just trying to blow smoke up anybody's asses. Like this is just who we feel should be recognized a little more. Let's say it like that. Um, Actually, I know Mr. Darius Carter and O'Shea. Shout outs to O'Shea Edwards.
Yeah, O'Shea Edwards is another one.
Yeah, there's another
He
one.
who was going to be my pick originally, like way back when I said the topic. That
Yeah.
that's what I was going to run with. They're actually going to be in Jersey very soon. Sometime I think within the next couple of weeks, sometime like that. So I might try to head out there and go check that out. I think it's
Nice.
Ridgefield Park, maybe. Does that sound right?
Yeah. That sounds like the
Yeah.
place where everything's happening at.
Yeah.
Truthfully.
So true. They do need to do. Damn it, give these people flowers now. But yeah, that's sometime soon. Just want to shout out Battle Club real quick. Sorry we couldn't make it, but we're very happy about the event. And please, ooh.
Dab.
Excuse me. No,
That's quiet.
great timing, right? Shout out to Janelle for accepting the offer.
But she did accept. Nice.
Yes, she did.
That's-
So
Shout out to Janelle.
shouts out. Very
Shouts to
happy,
her.
very proud of you.
Janelle from HR is now.
Yeah.
Especially being a black woman navigating a male-dominated space.
Yeah.
Wrestling, for her to be a
I can find it.
part owner of Battle Club Pro is absolutely awesome, and you have the utmost kudos and respect from the four of us. I know I speak on behalf not only of myself but the other three gentlemen that are here.
Absolutely.
God bless you,
Always.
and we wish you
Beautiful.
nothing but the best in this endeavor.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll
God
talk
bless
to
you.
this. We'll chat. We chat. But plus Virgos always gotta show each other love. But yeah, man. Is there anything else anybody you know what? We haven't done this in a while. Let's go out, let's do some shout outs.
However.
I got one. Shout out to these other three gentlemen that I do this podcast with. Nature, especially
Oh.
you three. You guys are
Oh,
surprised. I'm talking about you three.
Are you confused?
I was
Shout out
lost. I'm not
to
gonna
shout
lie.
out to the gentleman that I do this podcast with. The nature of my work. I'm full disclosure. I'm a therapist now. I was able to graduate last year and am now working as a therapist. So my job doesn't always allow me to be as available as I'd like to be. But these three gentlemen have absolutely been wonderful in giving me the affirmation that I am a part of this podcast and that I am a very welcome part of this podcast, even though my schedule sometimes conflicts. But they have really, really given me a lot of peace of mind and a lot of support with this new endeavor because it can be rough sometimes, and I do need to vent, but these guys have really been here for me. So just from, the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. Thank you as well, Courtney, for your congratulations. Thank you very much. But a special thanks to these three gentlemen here for making me feel very at ease, not only with my job, but this podcast as well. They've been very, very helpful.
I mean,
I still don't like.
I was expecting him to.
wait, you still don't like
Still don't like Striker. I mean,
Look, somebody's got to be hated out of the group, right? It's fine.
I mean, we don't hate you though. We don't hate you. Look.
I wasn't expecting Q to be.
You gotta hit both hands. You gotta hit both hands.
disgusting.
Right under the pupil.
Disgusting.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
No. But
Oh man. All right. Shouts out to Janelle again. Janelle from HR, representing the Java Tears podcast. Real
Yes.
proud of you. So proud of
Yes.
you. That's a huge step, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Shout out to Backstage Brawl. For real, check them out on Instagram. They're doing a lot right now. I've been privileged to just jump on whenever the hell. Nah, not whenever, but I've been privileged to be on there a couple of times, and we were on there about what was the last pay per view that happened? Oh my god, I'm blanking out. What was the last pay? Yeah. I was able to talk about Extreme Rules and the matches, and give my thoughts and all of that. So shouts out to them. Really appreciate y'all. And we will get you on an episode. I promise.
Mm-hmm.
I promise. They've been talking shit.
Shout out to Dirty Heels podcast. Y'all doing some amazing stuff. I personally watched the episode, a crossover episode with you guys and Jobber Tears. I was listening to that whole thing through my workday. It got me through the workday. I will say that much. It was really fun. Definitely a lot of insight just in general on just life and wrestling and stuff like that. But I appreciate y'all and y'all vibe. I'm not a heavy smoker, but I know the smoke is definitely a great thing. It's a relaxing thing, and y'all just always cool, calm, and collected as a podcast. Like I love the vibe. I love the vibe. So thank you, brothers, for always supporting. We here to support you whenever we can. Definitely let us know if you need us on the podcast.
We gotta listen, man. Our goal before the year is over is to get Good Brother on. That's my goal before the year is over. So we
gotta catch him when we can.
I know. People are busy. Ha! With the four of us. Q, you got anything?
You already know always got to give a shout outs to, Nothing But the Truth, shout outs to Miss Truth and Blaze. Just actually believe it was it was definitely last week where they just had their 190th episode. They got it was their 1 year anniversary. I was able to be a part of it, and it was dope. It was dope to just be in that atmosphere and just be around the love and share that energy. You already know, shout outs to the Fillmore boys, Freud and Mari, you already know. Shout outs to y'all. It's all love, trust, and believe. With these two podcasts, I shouted out. I will try to get something done. We'll try to get it in line. We'll just try to we'll figure it out.
We'll get it.
But definitely, y'all be sure to check out, the Fillmore Boys podcast. Be sure to check out Nothing But the Truth. Like these, if you even if y'all may not. We talk about like wrestling, comics, and movies and everything. If you just want to talk about listen to podcasts just talking about life in general. Yep. I say life and relationships. You can go to their podcast. Definitely, that's their niche. They got it down packed, and they're hella funny, hella entertaining. As always, it's all love.
Do have one more shout out that I want to get out, and this is a shout out I've been waiting to do for a while. Shout out to our boy Tommy D, man. Tommy D is a member of our group. He works for Fightbook MMA, and he is the new MLW correspondent for Fightbook MMA.
Wow.
He's recapping MLW stuff. MLW is super underrated wrestling.
Hell yeah, company. They are.
They really should be on the national stage. They do a lot of good stuff. A lot of stars for tomorrow are going to be in MLW, and our boy Tommy D is covering them. Make sure you check out some of his articles at fightbookmma.com.
All right, y'all. Well, with that being said, let's do our normal stuff. Let's get it quick. Let's knock it out the park.
Yay. The normal stuff. The outro, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm ready for it. So you can check me out on Twitter at JadorStretch, and you can check me out on Instagram at JadorStapio. There's the Twitter handles down there. You see them, you know them, you love them, write them down, take a picture, whatever it helps. Follow your boy. Next.
Well, I mean, my God. As you already know, you can follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram at Forever Thiefing. That's pretty much as is. Instagram especially, I always not only talk about things with wrestling or comics, I talk about everything.
His origin story, ladies and gentlemen. It was a dark, stormy night where he was bitten by a radioactive soul singer.
and now I became this.
Now he has this voice.
Now I have this voice and it'll never go away. But, Sunday, of course, Sundays, I always, I'll probably show a TV show I'm watching and do the commentary. Roger Sundays, that's regular shit.
I like
commentate with everything. Just interact with me. Be cool.
Why they had to do that to my girl Stormy, though? Why?
Excuse me,
why?
sir?
Huh?
Oh, no. I know what he's talking about. We know what he's talking about. Y'all don't know who he's talking about.
You can't.
It's entailed my shit.
That's the second type of. You know what? I don't like this.
It's entailed the Ratchet Sundays. He knows exactly what I call me.
Why?
I was about to say that, sir. This is a Wendy's.
But yeah, it'd be like that. But just check me out on those two handles on Twitter, and Instagram. I'm not giving
Yeah,
you
he's the man.
nobody my Facebook because I don't really want y'all to be in my personal business like that.
Right.
No,
That part. But that's
makes
cool.
sense. Well, it's me, Striker Dragoon, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. I've been streaming a little bit more lately. I've been doing Back for Blood. I don't know if anybody was interested in Left 4 Dead when it was out, but Back for Blood is the spiritual successor made by the creators of Left 4 Dead. Um, maybe y'all like it, maybe y'all won't. Oh well. I also play a lot of Destiny now, and maybe some fighting games. So check my Twitch out when I'm live. If not, just check my tweets on Twitter. See my funny shit on Instagram, and that's it. Go about your business.
Mm.
And as always, I'm always at Mr. Marvel 87. Follow me if you want. Follow me if you don't. Whatever. It's cool. It's cool. I'm good either way. Always, you can find the Counter of Commentary on everything: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch. We are on Twitter, at CO Commentary.
Mhm.
Also, find us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcasts, Audible, iHeartRadio, and all your favorite podcast listening places stuff. Give us those 5 stars if you want. If not, give us 2 stars. You know what? As a matter of fact, let us know what you think about everything. Everything.
Absolutely.
Put it in the
Be
comments.
sure
I
to.
want to know.
Yeah,
I
trust
want to
me.
know.
Our feelings won't get
Yeah,
hurt. I
yeah.
promise.
I
Just
want to
tell us
know.
if you don't like that twinkle in K Marvel's eye. Like, tell us
You
if
mean a
you
light
know.
bulb?
Is it the light bulb?
I mean, I do
I
have
thought it
black.
was. I thought it was a lazy eye or something. I didn't know.
Oh
But
boy.
Wow.
I don't want to work.
Wow. All
tell us
right.
if
So,
That's
Oh,
terrible. Oh, that's
fascinating
terrible.
point.
And that's
This is
why
why
we
you
don't
don't
he
do.
mess with the
forgets.
guy that's in control of the
He
restream.
forgets.
Yeah, you
So,
just
ladies and gentlemen, it has been.
and this is why. This is why.
Uh,
the most hated man in the four corners, ladies and gentlemen.
hey, man, as always, we appreciate y'all for following and watching and loving. And I say this because it's some personal shit. Same thing with the rest of us. Please make sure your mental health is good. Talk to people. I'm literally going through that as I'm telling y'all. So it's good to just let it out there. We all live. We all bleed the same. We all breathe the same air. So let's figure it out. Let's survive. Let's move on. We are the Four Corners of Commentary. Thank you for watching. Uh, th- um,
My fault, y'all.
stay positive, y'all. Later.
Later.
Oh, wait. Did we get it?
Oh, no, we didn't.